Hey, this is Tyler Bowers. We're here in Hidalgo, Texas. Out there on my team Babbitt's Monster Energy Amsoil Kawasaki. Ready to put in some wins. Yeah, I feel good. I feel pretty good on the bike, and mentally, I think I'm stronger than anybody else, especially right now. I've been racing majority of this season with a broken ankle, and finally getting on the better side of that. So I'm really happy about that, and I feel good on the bike. I took a good crash right at the reset for the points chase. I pulled back up into the lead for points. They reset the points, and took a bad crash in the first moto the first weekend in Tulsa, and that set me back a good bit. But I was able to make up 9 points last weekend, so I'm only 3 points back now, and I'm pretty confident. I'm looking forward to the remainder of the season. The track this weekend's pretty gnarly. It's actually almost an exact reverse of the tracks we've had the last 2 weekends. With the usually we go off the start into a left-handed sweeper. Now we're going to go off the start into a left-handed berm. They also threw in the sand feature this weekend. I think that's going to cause some problems just because there's going to be a lot of crashing there, because it does get pretty rutted up, and rutted up very deep. And I think a lot of the riders are going to have trouble getting in and out of there. And I think one of the keys to the race is going to be staying up in that sand section. The bikes, they deal with the sand well in some aspects and bad in some aspects. A lot of us run a different air filter. We run a Cannon filter. It's a high flow filter, and it's a little bit different for Arenacross than most regular production filters. And I think the sand getting in there is going to maybe cause some problems in some bikes. So we're going to watch out for that. And I think the sand, because it's a little bit stop and go and it's pretty hard on the clutches, we're going to have to watch out for just trying to save your clutches to the night, especially when you're following guys through the sand a lot. You never know. You can't quite go your speed, so you're kind of half clutched all the time. I think the sand, it's going to do a little bit of wear and tear on the bikes. Not to mention your goggles. I mean, just in practice, I was just inside of my goggles were covered, outside of my goggles, down my jersey, down my pants, everything. There's a lot of sand out there. So, but the upside of things is we're not, 5,000 feet in the air anymore, which we have in the last weekend in Reno, the 2 weekends before that. And so now my bike feels like a rocket ship, and I'm pretty excited about that. It feels like I'm riding a totally different animal out there, and I'm really excited about the bike.